Hello everybody, Malekith here and welcome back to Warhammer 2, the High Elf campaign. So, going through the comments, apparently the intro in the previous video was soundless. That's pretty impressive as I just literally copy-paste that thing from video to video. Which likely means there is possibly one or two other videos, maybe the Holdfast and the Blood Bowl video may also have that issue. If you spot things like that, please put them in comments because it means I can actually fix them. It should be resolved by this video. What else have we got? We've got Panos appropriating the Weather Girls song for It's Raining Death, Bow and Arrow. I'll let you go read the rest of the words if you want to. What do we have here? Someone says, I think you should have taken the Warpstone site. No, right. Once you have taken the Warpstone site, take one of the princesses and take back that city in the Northern Elf faction took from you when the Chaos were around. So he's suggesting I take back this place from Nagathi. Using probably not that one. You know, one of the people around. What's he then say? I lost my place in his text. Where's it gone? It's there. Right, then leave them alone so they can deal with the Northern Raiders like I've done with the Eastern faction. Thing is, if I declared war on them, this being total war, they would never piece the hell out again. Because, you know, you could smash all of their armies, encamp all of the towns, pretty much have them over a barrel, and they're just like, no, we will never surrender, because reasons. In fact, it's one of the things I bring up regularly whenever I do get invited to go see the devs, and their answer is always, oh, well, it's called Total War for a reason. Oh yeah, alright. Why bother having diplomacy at all then? Anyway. So yeah, so that's not the best plan. The other problem would be because they are an ally with me, I'd have to drop all of my treaties and things with them, and then you get a period of time where you can't declare war on them because otherwise it upsets all the other people that you're friends with, because it means you can't be trusted, because, you know, you just randomly go, ah, no, I'm done with you, now let's go to war, which isn't, you know, particularly a good stance to be known for if you're trying to make friends with people. Let's have a quick check. Anyone I can trade with?
Protector of the realm.
Hello, Frenchman.
The lady grants you safe passage.
Would you like to trade?
Fine.
Excellent. Greybeard's Prospectors? No, right next door. Okay.
You may speak before my shield bearers. Be gone.
Nope, not interested. Master Mundi. Hey, you want a trade agreement? Nice, nice. What else have we got? I'm just looking at the little happiness thing on the far side. Pirates of Sartosa. Now, I was purposely avoiding them because they're at war with my ally. I don't really want to have that relationship deteriorate over 100 gold. Right, back to the comments. Someone saying nice archers, take Vol's Anvil, which is obviously this one, the last remaining part of the province. That is obviously the plan. Had to be the wizard on the pony to kick it all off, eh? Well, it was one of those nice spells that side swiped things, and they were all in a perfect line. So yeah, I mean, I could have sent the dragon, but I think the ranged units they had would have done a lot of damage to him. The only other one is pointing out that for most of that battle, the dragon was sat there flapping on top of a tree, glitching through the model. So, repeatedly smashing his wings and impaling himself. What can you do? Right, I think we're in a position to end turn.
Ridiculous.
Him charging the Bleakhold Fortress is one concern. I don't think he'd be able to take it against the garrison, given their strength. Because the Chaos Corruption is screwing the army up because it's one of Malekith's armies, not one of Marathi's.
Foolish request.
This one running off to the south just to be annoying and getting as far away from me as possible and forcing me to chase them is another concern. Other than that, looking good. Right. Yeah, you moved. You moved. You moved. Yep. Let's see what happens. Brother Teclis. They're reasonably good army, apart from being a little cavalry heavy instead of having archers. Scouting some ruins. Not really too sure what they're up to. Right, here we go. Moment of truth. Go on, run away. Yeah. You can't sit in Vol's Anvil because you're the wrong faction, so you don't even get to defend it. Here we go. Critical failure on the wound. Excellent. Oh, that's not good. Our seaport might be getting raided. What's that Skaven doing Skaven things? Right, the rest we don't need to see. Not really, anyway.
Cause is just.
Here is self-defense. Technology researched. Raise or sack a settlement belonging to Norska. Go away. Right.
I refuse this insolence.
Oh, it's Marathi. I'm not going to get an army down there in time.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown. Primed for action. We protect this world. Ready
Alright.
to march.
You get in the fortress.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne. Awaiting orders.
You go take Vol's Anvil.
For my queen. Orion. I lust for battle. For Alaria, my queen.
And you have... No, you don't have followers. Excellent. Right, public order. Be in Savannah. Spotting chance? It's not too bad. Ah, double public order bonus. Nice. Pick you in some armor.
Marching out.
Double
Entering the garrison.
time you towards Hag Hall. They are pretty much just abandoning the port for the moment. Right, Tyrion can have rally.
A darkness is spreading.
All right.
Will destroy the Druki.
Vol's Anvil. Let's get some defensive. Oh. Right, you burn down. We're going to replace you with a defensive building. We're going to bump yours. Basically fortifying up. Meanwhile, over here, what do we want? Eagles, don't really care. Silver helms and chariots, Illyrian reavers, eagles, chariots, and reload reduction for eagle claw bolt throwers. No, it's got to be that one. Melee defense and leadership for the Sea Guard.
I do not fear the Druki. Direct me.
We can set one of these. I'm going to do it just in case they don't land and attack Amheim, but I think it's the only place they can land on the coast. That was the problem we had, so I don't see why they would do anything else. So I suspect we are going to lose Amheim. Weird that Nagarond owns these. The split between which Dark Elf faction owns what land is very surreal. It's like he sort of went across here, skipped past everybody and came down here. It's very odd. Right, we've got some spare cash. Decide what I wanted in here. Was it going to be the military buildings? I think I was potentially going for the military buildings. Right, we'll leave it for a minute. Sailing back where he came from. What's going on there? More agents, excellent. Just what we want. Damaging the walls.
Your kind has spilt the blood of my people for generations.
What do you want, Marathi? Ooh. Wants a peace treaty. Which would let me stay at war with Nagarond. Pick things off. Okay. Go with that. A bit of an odd choice. Given that it's one of the few places to land, I probably do want to keep an army in Amheim. Oh, my Lawmaster's back. Excellent. Which army was missing him? That one.
You seek illumination?
Poeth protects them.
Join the army.
I second this. Setting up garrison.
Get into Haggle.
Our people are being
You get some defensive buildings up. Arnheim gets finished next turn, which means we'll get some defensive buildings in there. We're getting rid of the corruption pretty swiftly.
The city is rank with corruption.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Ever loyal.
What can
Defender of the Ever Queen.
we recruit in here? Just cavalry at the moment.
Corruption.
That is one thing we need to resolve. Do I really want that? I guess it lets me get nobles. Kinda handy. Not sure it is the best building in there though. The public order I need to keep. The defences I need. The Temple of Asuran I definitely need to get rid of corruption and to get some the Phoenix Guard. Not taxing it now. That I could potentially move. I definitely want an infantry building. We've got the cavalry. Don't necessarily need an Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. Maybe not the dragons? I don't know, we'll have to have a look.
Ever vigilant. The taint is spreading.
Right, where is it? Lothern, Gaean Vale. Lovely. And the Phoenix Gate. Okay. Good to know.
Afro Princess.
Right, Kanu's done a few turns. A nice amount of cash.
We will endure.
Okay, so we definitely want the specialist building. I've got 2 slots left. Yes. Mage Tower and Sanctuary of Asuran? Maybe? Kind of acts as a backup in case Lothern ever gets trashed. For me to still get, decent units.
Prince of Elfwan.
Healing.
Tyrion, heir of an Aryan.
Can't reach him.
Guardian of the Phoenix
What I will
Crown.
do
Your will is done.
is begin the slow move, replenish, march.
Preparing camp.
Towards the Moon Shard. Thing is, do I take them or do I destroy them? If I destroy them, it's just going to hand them to the Cult of Pleasure, which is probably the last thing I want to give them to, because they'll just end up putting chaos corruption everywhere. I will end up back at war with them at some point. How much are these armies? 4k.
Prince of Elfwan.
I can start recruiting another army, I think. We have a 4th army over here. It can just be a cheap defensive one that sits in Amheim. There's some spears, some archers, general. Doesn't even really need any cavalry. Won't need a bolt thrower, it's literally just going to sit in the town. Dragon's probably expensive. Maybe give it some sword masters or something. Or just in case they break through somewhere with some nasty units.
Welcome. What brings you here?
What do you want, Mazda Mundi? Yeah, alright. I'll take a non-aggression pact. What's it going to be, Nagarond? Ugh. Wounded my noble. Good one as well. Trade agreement dissolved? What? You're negotiating on aggression, so they dissolve my trade agreement. Yeah, go on, off you go. Sail away. Really should actually give Skaven a try. I didn't enjoy them in the demo builds at EGX and things. Wonder how they'll do as a Mortal Empire campaign, you know, try to take over the world as Skaven. Let me know what you think about that in comments. I might do a Mortal Empire campaign, but it's going to be a long one if I do. So I'd be interested to see which factions you would most like to see. Someone in a previous video mentioned Empire, but I wasn't amazingly enthralled with them. I just don't really get on with them too well. Just kind of find them a bit bland, I guess. Maybe late game when they get all their toys.
Your orders are reasonable. I go. Setting camp.
I managed to get this into the untainted thing, so we should be able to walk around in it nicely now. Nowhere really to raid or worry about. Let's have a look, shall we? Want to get the old defensive building. Gonna burn you down because I want military buildings. Two more turns till we get a population surplus. That will get me the infantry building. I'll have one of the ones that goes into a higher tier put in the capital. Ooh, nice. Lothern have.
I hear the Widowmaker.
Right, let's start that then.
Assyrian guides our hands.
What lords have I got access to? Alistar the White Lion? These are the two that I've already recruited. Silver Helms and Lyrian Reavers are cheaper. He's level 3. I'll bring her over.
I serve the Phoenix King, garrisoning.
Route March. King Arrows. I might as well just use this, I guess.
Seek the Widowmaker.
So, do I want... I'll just get normal archers.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Check I did move him. Yep, I did. Good.
Preparing camp.
Anvil comes online soon. Tyrion up to. Not Tyrion, Teclis. I'm Tyrion. Duh. Fighting off nasty Skaven agents. Yeah, right. Nagarond. With your weird contraption. Failed to wound. Good. I get the feeling the Cult of Pleasure have got a lot of land and not a lot of armies. Oh, hello. Where are you going? Black Stand destroyed.
I am the defender of Ulthuan.
What do you want,
Choose
Sartosa?
your-
No, because you're still at war with your Vriss.
The winds are mine.
Recruit a Moondragon. Yay.
You have my attention.
Right, how far can you get?
We'll see to it.
We want to go there, that's the route it takes. So where's the 50% line? There.
Going forth.
In camp. And then grab the agent.
Noble Lord,
Have him
I am a fount of knowledge.
run around to join up.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Ooh.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Can I offer assistance?
Just getting access to Frostheart Phoenixes. Okay, I'm going to set one of those building purely because I haven't seen one before.
Twisted excuses for elves.
Right, so that's going to go in one of my smaller areas. I don't know if I'll worry about that. Let's put one of these in, because then I can get access to my other heroes. Given that they're assassinating so damn many. Being able to replace them will be very handy.
Defender of the Ever Queen.
Mighty warrior.
Earthing? Miscast. I don't generally do that. Strong versus single combatant. Given that I'm going to be casting that if I want to assassinate something big and nasty like a dragon or a general, I'm happy to risk an overcast on one of those, upgrade it, and do a absolute ton of damage.
The Druki have no morals.
Nagarond, what are you doing? Population surplus in the Black Coast, good. Oh, managed to wound my mage. Really? Who she's at war with. I'm going to look at that. Estelans have started their ritual. It looks like they're strongly trying to push the other High Elf faction. This roving faction's had some success. Slightly concerning.
Excuses for elves.
Naval discipline, good. Right, where's that?
Protector of Elfwan.
Oh, he made it to the army. I didn't think he would.
Your orders are reasonable. Send Louis! Orion! I will lead the Aston. My strength is rewarded.
I'm taking it purely because I don't want Marathi's faction to get it. Where's Iron Spike? Up there. Okay. We can ditch the growth building. And the one that unlocks heroes. I'm going to make Hag Hall the one we upgrade first. And on that note, I'll leave you with the overview of the map so you can make some suggestions. My current thoughts are wipe out Nagaron from down here. It then sort of positions me for a good cross-map sweep against the Cult of Pleasure when I need to. Or just pick my next military thing, however. While we got the money available. And while I remember...
I serve the Phoenix King.
Ooh. Got some Phoenix Guard available. So expensive. I'll resist.
Ready for orders. A true Asur.
Alright then, that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. Look forward to reading your comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.